and we can see what's been happening here. We've had gap downs almost every day. We've returned. We've filled in the gap, pretty close to it. So what we'll be looking for now is, if this is a change in the state of delivery, well, we're targeting all of these lows to get ran here. So we're looking for a loss of 372.85, and then a loss of the swing low here, which is 368.79. The loss of 368.79 confirms to us that we are going to challenge this swing low. This is the low on the yearly. Now, when we had this major, remember when we ran up, we captured the 200 SMA, lost it, and then poked again, and then kind of triple rejected at this level. So where do you imagine those who are short, where do you imagine their stops are? Because if I was short here, gave it time to play out, and then I saw this breakdown here happen, I would have taken this and pulled her down here. Okay, now that both of those have been challenged, now they're sitting here. Okay, and it's possible that we can return to the yearly point of control, which is 396.39, and reject. But I mean, what it's looking like to me is that we are really giving it up. So I'd be mindful if we're gonna. I place by day generally. If I wanted to go long, I would look for 382 to hold. 382 holds. I'm targeting 387.93 into 389.69, and then I'm running these highs here. Okay. So if these highs get ran, and then we come back down and we retrace and hold, then I'm looking to fill in this gap and run up in here. All right. Now, but since my bias is bearish, I am going to use every opportunity that we fill in one of these areas to go short again. But right now we're at 383.27. Okay. So if we return to 390, I'm getting short. If we break up through and fill into 397.72, I'm going to swing it a little further dated, and then any return to 400. Now our 200 SMA is 401.85, and that's my pivot point going forward. All right. Now, when last time I longed this, we were at the weekly 200 SMA, and it was right here. So I went long here, and then I flipped short at the 410. I could see us going down to 334.94, and that would be this area, which is major. I think at 334.94, I would load up on some leaps and try to profit off of an eventual swing back up. All right, taking some Discord requests. Let's take a look at Southwestern. On the yearly, we're looking at a lower value area of 566 and a upper value area of 804. 685 is the point of control on the yearly. What I'd be looking for in this name is for this 566 level to hold. If we were to lose that, we would be looking to see if this level here, which is 546, holds. That's our swing low. So that would be operated as our support moving forward. 200 SMA is right around point of control. So ideally what we'd like is a return to 685 and then a push above up into the 804 level. Micron does have an imbalance around 65.40. So that'd be an area of interest. If 55.65 can be taken, we'd look for that level to be ran and accepted. You'd run these buy stops here at 57.89 into the swing high of 64.44. As far as supports on the downside, we'd be looking at 49.11 to hold and 48.45. So loss of 48.45 then takes us into, we're at the 3-year point of control. Lead us down into a test of 41.27 and then 31.13 in the case of a downturn. On the upside, we are seeing 70.58. That would be your next area of overhead supply. So that would be mindful if you were able to run this, take out these buy stops, liquidate up into here, and then potentially distribute and reject. So GameStop's in a very odd space. This is make or break for it here. We want 1940 to hold and 2001 prior to that. So if you lose 2001, you're targeting 19.4. I'd use that as support. If you remember from this was the open, the day that it shot up in pre-market and they shut off the buy button. And then this is around when DFV bought. And now we're at the 3-year weekly 200 SMA. So this candle here has been mitigated a couple times, and this level has held as support. So what you'd be looking for is a breakthrough of 2147, a return to 2281, and then if you can run these structures and break through, your next area overhead supply would be 2541 into 2674. Once that level is broke, you would be looking for 34.99 and then 42.18 if that is the play. Now VTNR's in a, what the heck is going on here? Let's check out the yearly. So we went from $3 to 18, and then we have drifted back down to 586. So we'll be looking for this level here to hold. This is 543. So on the hourly, 565, then 543, and 449 would be your levels of support. Areas of resistance would be 793. Well, let's go on a smaller time frame. Let's start with 632. 632 would be a gap fill. So fill in 632 up into 793 into 855, then 953, which is the 200 SMA, then 1136. You'd be targeting this gap here, which did have a close of 1398 into here. So I mean, this is a tough one. If we pull this out and just give it a weekly chart, we can see that this has been very volatile, right? So this candle has still only retraced one time. So 394 would be the major support from a weekly standpoint. So for BE, we would want a 22 hold, then 2146. If we lose this, like this wick down here, it's like 2140. If you were to lose 2140, you're targeting 2104 and then 2032 into 1726 and 1464. That would be if it all falls out. Now your 200 SMA is at 2054, so that will probably be your strongest level of support. But most of the shares have been traded at the 1726 level. Now, right now we can see, all right, we break of structure up, which was our upper value area, and then we retraced it, and then this is kind of leading to a little bit of a breakdown. So if 2104 can hold, I do like a long there, and that will give you a price target of running these highs here, which would be the $27 range. Then if you can break above 27.86, you would be targeting a return to 31.47 up until 184.02, right up to 217. Now it's kind of retraced back down to the 193. What I'd be looking for with this name is continuation, really. If it can continue to hold 190.62, price target would be on the move up, and what we'd be looking for, let's see where this level goes. 50% of this candle, which is 302.11. Yeah. All right. So that's what we'll be looking for. So return to right around 300. So break back above 206.53 into 217.25. You're going to just target to run to 302. I don't know if it breaks this structure and liquidates here, but as we can see, it has been consolidating and tried to break out. So it poked above, ran these stops at the higher levels. Now for support, really, I would like to see this continue to hold, which is 190.62. If you lose 190.62, you're targeting 176.70 down into gap fill. And then on the 3-year yearly, you're around 71.40. So you do not want to lose this level in the short term. Should be right around your 190. FDX, you want to see it continue to hold 158.27. And As long as it stays above that range, really 169.59. So 169.59 will activate as your swing low, and you're looking for a return up to 173.11. Break above that. Your next area of overhead supply is 176.73 into 178.04. This is looking to me like it could return to the 200 SMA, which is 207.90. And on the yearly, it's right around $200.40 with this gap fill right here. This is what we'd be looking for FedEx. Our point of control in the last year is 155.35. And we're just beginning. See how there's no shares traded in this area here? So this area, we would like to see some distribution happen here, fill in this imbalance. I don't know if it runs these highs or not, but this is something to target. So you could target a 200 SMA touch as long as 169.59 holds. If it doesn't, then you want 155.35 to hold. So that right now it's on the yearly, it's kind of trading in a premium since it is trading above where the most shares have transacted at. MULN Automotive, 18 cents is its point of control, and right now it's sitting at 30. So almost 2x from there. Now what happened here? From 19, exploded all the way up to 40. I don't know if Atlas is back at it again or not, but 26 cents is what you really want to see hold. If 26 can hold, your next area would be 23 and about 21. But anyways, if this level can hold, you'd be targeting 98 cents, $1.36, $1.71, and this fair value gap here up at 207. So you would curl up, run any stops above this, wick up into here, and then this would be your price target. Be ish 213. That's the highest 605 here. All the way up to 20. Yeah, not a bad spot. See how volume's been increasing? Not a bad bet. I kind of like that. End phase. Our point of control is 295.29. I've been short since it lost 314, which is this lower value area. What I was targeting for on this name was right here, which is 263. I was targeting 263 to 240, which is 200 SMA. I feel like this needs to be filled in, and if it were to lose that, we'd be talking down here into the 176.63. It's a great company. I don't have anything against them. I just I feel like it's overvalued, and I would like to capture some shares down here. So I'm just riding it short until then. For TECK, you're looking for a push above 39. Right about, yeah, about 39. A push above 39 would lead into 40.97, targeting 45.90. And any rejection of the hourly point of control 37.62, you would be looking for a return on the 35.39, and then this area here, which is about 33.40. Okay. That's how I'd play it. It's pretty illiquid. I don't really like this name. First Majestic, you'd be looking for 813 to hold, and then you're targeting 912. Any break above 912, you want to run these buy stops here into 1050. That would also give you your retracement of this candle, this initial breakdown. Now, if you were to run these levels into the 1050, and you took profit at 1050, you'd be targeting this high here of 1077. So a break above 1077, and then you're really moving. Credit acceptance. So a loss of 442. What is this? No, a loss of 439.69, and you're targeting this swing low here. I mean, so 397 is your swing low. Your lower value area is 439.69. So any loss of that 439.69, I'd be looking for a short. And to break above, what I'd look for is for these relative equal lows to hold. Ooh, whoa, what we got going on here? Look for these relative equal lows to hold here. And you could run this a little long here, targeting 450.41 into 470.44, and then look to see if you can break out of this, which is 482.81 to 488.49. If you were to run this, you're looking for a return to 200 SMA at 515.15. So 543.79 is the yearly point of control, just for reference.